Hello, my beautiful Tauruses, and welcome to your daily message. Let's see what the day will hold in store for you. Spirit, please let me see the truth and nothing but the truth, and let me relay the message the people need to hear watching this video. Spirit, what's happening for Taurus today? What will Taurus's day look like today, Spirit? Please show me what will Taurus's day look like today. In general, what's happening in general for Taurus? What's happening for Taurus today? Thank you. We have the Magician, 10 of Pentacles in the bottom. You're manifesting, you're creating something. You are starting a new cycle. You have all the tools you need to do so. Let's see later what you're trying to manifest. Spirit, what's happening in work and finances for Tauruses today? What's happening in work and finances? What's happening in work and finances for Tauruses? Thank you. Oh, Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning. There's a new passion. There's something new. Knight of Cups in the bottom. Maybe you feel drawn to. Maybe something you want to start. It's a good card. I like action-oriented cards, or Pentacles, of course, for work and finances. Spirit, what's the most positive thing happening for Taurus today? Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. The Hermit. Oh. The most surprising thing is the Star in the bottom. Ooh, I'm not sure if I should show that Star card. The Hermit. You need to withdraw. Or you will withdraw. You will go within. There's some soul searching involved. The most positive thing, though, it's going to be good for you. Something good will come out of it. If it's not about you, then it could be potentially about a person. Maybe withdrawing. Maybe like looking into their soul. We'll see later when we clarify. Spirit, what is love about? Or no, let's do the most surprising thing first. What's the most surprising thing for Taurus today? Thank you. The most surprising things are the Two of Pentacles. That's weighing pros and cons. That's things being in the air. That's making a decision. That's also juggling multiple priorities. It's not a bad card. Like sometimes it means, like, for example, you're overwhelmed right now with a lot of things you have to get done. You will do so. And that's most surprising to you. Or you will receive different offers, potentially, you have to deal with, and that's going to be surprising to you. We'll see later. And Spirit, what's the outcome in love for my Tauruses today? What's the outcome in love for my Tauruses today, Spirit? Oh, that's a lot. We have Ace of Swords. Could mean there's communication. Maybe something new popping up, or a new realization. So it also represents the thoughts. So maybe you are having some clarity, you're gaining some clarity about something, or you will have a talk with somebody. With the World and the Nine of Swords, maybe you're not gonna like it too much. That's a cycle closing. The World is not a bad card. The World is the end of the major arcana, so something is coming to a close. Usually I do see it as a positive card, but there's something which will give you anxiety and worries. So maybe you have a talk with somebody and you're like, well, they want to break it off or just change things. And you're like, how are we going to do this? We'll see when we clarify. But yeah, Nine of Swords is the outcome regarding love. It's a bit tricky. Spirit, what will the morning look like for my Tauruses? What will the morning look like? Four of Pentacles. All right, Four of Pentacles. You're protecting yourself. You're holding on to something. You are holding back potentially. Four of Pentacles is like very reserved. It's like, we have Two of Swords in the bottom. So you are maybe indecisive about something, or just not seeing something clearly, and that's why you're holding back. What's happening in the noon afternoon for Taurus? What's happening in the noon afternoon? Two of Wands. There's still waiting and decision making involved. Interesting. Knight of Swords in the bottom, potentially to reach out to somebody or waiting for somebody to reach out to you. Show me, please, the evening. What will Taurus evening look like? What will Taurus evening look like? What will Taurus evening look like, Spirit? What will Taurus evening look like? Very interesting. Three of Wands. Still waiting. But the ships are coming in. So when I read cards, sometimes the Three of Wands, when they show up, it will happen that day. Sometimes it happens the next day or the day after that. Because usually Three of Wands is waiting for something to come in. I cannot promise you by the end of the day something you were waiting for or making a decision on will come in. But at least it's a positive card. Like whatever it is, it's a positive card. So you can feel good about that. We'll clarify now and see what this is all about and what to expect. Let's see. Spirit, the Magician as the general energy for today. What's the Magician about? What's the Magician about for being the general message for today? For Taurus. Three of Pentacles. You're manifesting, building something, working on something. Interesting enough, we do have the single card down here. There, I'm good on my own card. But anyways, you're working something. You're manifesting to work with somebody or just to build something. Potentially with a community or with another person or at work. It seems to work, whatever you're manifesting. What's happening in work and finances with the Ace of Wands? What's happening in work and finances with the Ace of Wands? Ooh. Okay, so interesting. Magician in the bottom. We have the Ten of Wands. There's something like something is burdening you. There's stress. There's a lot of things you need to take care of potentially. And we have what is it called? Judgment. Judgment. Which means you will be relieved. You will make a decision. And I think that's where that new beginning is coming from. You get that impulse from somewhere what to do in the situation where you're like totally overwhelmed. So you go from 10 to 1. And I love that for you. Whatever it is you don't feel good about, I think today you will be lifted off that burden and you will make a decision to move forward. Spirit, what's the Hermit about for being the most positive thing? Excuse me. The Empress. There's that waiting again. Two of Wands in the bottom. The Empress. So you're really going within. That's also representing you, Taurus. You're really going within. You are nurturing yourself potentially. Maybe you're just taking time out. You're like, you know what? Today I'm not answering any calls after work, or if you don't work, you're just giving yourself a self-pamper day. You go take a bath. I don't know, but it's going to be very good for you. You will have time to think, to search your soul, and you will take care of yourself. And that will nurture you and potentially an idea or something of that nature. Because you are waiting. There's something you're waiting on or waiting for, or you're trying to make a decision on. And that me time will help you. What's the most surprising thing with the Two of Pentacles, Spirit? What's the most surprising thing with the Two of Pentacles? What's the most surprising thing with the Two of Pentacles, Spirit? Ooh, Six of Wands, the Hierophant. Hierophant also represents you. Six of Wands. There's something you want, something you want to achieve, something you want to be seen for, and you that will give you that what to do. Two of Pentacles. Either you will be successful in juggling all the responsibilities you have today, or there's something you want and you're like, how the hell am I gonna achieve that? Because I do want this success. Interesting. And the outcome in love with the Ace of Swords. Let's dissect that. Give me something on the Ace of Swords for love, please. What's the Ace of Swords about? Seven of Wands. You're fighting something. There's something you're fighting. Either you're fighting to break up, or you're fighting for that person, or you're fighting the idea of something in that relationship, or you're single and you want to stay single. I don't know, but there's something you're realizing. Potentially you're pushing somebody away, and that's what you're going to realize, or somebody will talk to you and you're like, you know what, stay away. I don't know. Show me the World and the Nine of Swords for the outcome in love. The World and the Nine of Swords, what's that about? The World and the Nine of Swords, what's that about, Spirit? Page of Pentacles. King of Cups. There's an offer. There's an offer. The page is the beginning. The page is a little offer. It's a solid offer though, but it's like, it's not big. It's not humongous. It's a little offer. And I think you're just worrying about that. If you should start that cycle, maybe you have to end another cycle to start that cycle. Maybe here are two people involved, and that's also why we have the Two of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. Maybe somebody will reach out to you today where you're like, actually, I was done with you. Or you want to reach out to somebody, and maybe you're involved already with someone and you have to make the choice between two people, and you're like trying to make it work with all of them. I don't know what your situation is. I can only tell you there's something solid and you do not feel good about. So you really, really need that time to go within today, to really listen to yourself, to withdraw and really have a talk with yourself, what it is you want, what it is you deserve, or if it is something you do to other people, what it is they deserve. All right. Let's see the morning, Spirit. What are the Four of Pentacles about for the morning? What are the Four of Pentacles about for the morning? What are the Four of Pentacles? Oh, we have the Hanged Man. Yes, yes, yes. With the Queen of Swords. So you're holding back. And that's why I said yes, yes, yes. Because the Hanged Man, you're standing still. You're gaining a new perspective. While you're standing still, you will gain a new perspective on something. So I do like the Hanged Man. If you want action, it's not going to happen. But like, even if nothing is happening on the outside, there's always something happening on the inside. If it's not for us, it's for the person we're dealing with, for the people we're dealing with. But usually every person evolves every day in some shape or form. So while you're holding back and you're protecting yourself, you're gaining a new perspective. I don't know if it's on a person. That can be an air sign, doesn't have to be. The Queen and King of Swords, they operate from their head, not their heart. So you can be harsh with somebody, or that person is just harsh on you. Maybe they're keeping silent, because the queens are the laid back ones. They're not taking action. They're receiving. So I'm not sure. I just think you're really, like, the morning is just about withdrawal, I think. Let's see, what is the Two of Wands about for the noon afternoon? Let's see the Two of Wands for the noon afternoon. What's the noon afternoon about? Six of Cups. Look at that. There is something from the past. Something or someone from the past. Maybe showing up, or you're waiting on that person, or you're thinking about that person. Either or. It can mean waiting. It can mean making a decision. So you may be making a decision to reach out to a person. Maybe you're missing them. Maybe you're thinking about them a lot. But there's something about being hurt. We have the Nine of Wands in the bottom. It's the wounded warrior. So maybe you hurt them, or they hurt you. And that's why you're not moving. or that's why they're not reaching out to you, or you just in general miss them and you do want them to reach out. Let's see what the Three of Wands are for the evening. What are the Three of Wands about for the evening, Spirit? What are the Three of Wands about for the evening? It did want to show, but it didn't. I'm going to look at it for a second. Seven of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Choices, options, illusions, and the wheel is something is changing. But let's see. Spirit, what is the Three of Wands about in the evening? What will happen with the Three of Wands? Oh, look at that, you guys. I'm telling you. Good news are coming in. There's that offer. There's that new beginning. Either you will receive that. It will not happen for everybody out there. It's just how it is. But some people will hear from a person you have waited on. The cup will be offered to you. It's not something like, don't forget the overall outcome with the Nine of Swords, world, the Ace of Swords. So that could be that conversation coming in where you're like, you're gonna feel good about it with the Six of Wands, but then you'll be like, what am I gonna do? So it can be a person reaching out to you, or you will reach out to that person, or you're still waiting on it. I'm very curious to see how that plays out for you. You will have anxiety though. So whatever it is, I assume it's a person maybe you should not be in contact with, or it's an ex-partner, or you are involved currently with somebody and then another person reaches out to you and you don't know what to do. Something of that nature, I feel like. So please let me know what's the situation for you and how it played out today. Let's get a general message. What's the general message for Taurus for today? What do they need to hear? What's the general message for Taurus today? What's the general message? Thank you. Cat, independence. You are being encouraged to develop balance between independence and time of togetherness. This also indicates that you would greatly benefit from a profound journey of self-discovery. Learn to enjoy time spent with yourself. What am I telling you? What am I telling you? I love it when Spirit and I work so well together. I told you need that time today. It's going to be the most positive thing to withdraw. At the same time, it says you need to learn the balance. We have the Two of Pentacles here between withdrawal and being with other people. But yeah, it's telling you to take that time for yourself. You need it right now. There's something you need to work through. And if it's just to replenish your batteries, to feel better at the end of today. So I'm happy for you. It looks like a great day. Let me know how it played out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.